Hi, I'm Diana Felsen with a 4 for 4 Emmy special. Seth Meyers was this year's lucky host, and so far the reviews have been less than kind. Gabrielle, how bad was he?
I didn't think he was all that bad. He was exactly what I expected. He likes these one-liners. He doesn't like to steal the show. He's not going to sing and dance and try to upstage the actors. I thought he set the stage very, very nicely and let other comedians shine, which is really generous.
No, it's not. He was terrible. He was so boring, and it really showed when Ricky Gervais came on.
Next year, yeah.
When Ricky Gervais came on, when Amy Poehler came on, they killed, and it wasn't just because he was being deferential. They're actually funny, and he is not. I've never been a huge fan.
I actually agree. Seth Meyers is no Jimmy Fallon, but he did set the stage for other fantastic things to happen, like my favorite moment of the show, Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Bryan Cranston making out in the middle of her accepting her award.
11-second kiss.
It was amazing. I loved it. So I love when comedians play off each other. Seth Meyers kind of a dud, but I thought the rest of the show was great. So
the bit with Billy on the street I thought was amazing.
Billy on the street is amazing.
So funny. It was a laugh out loud moment.
I don't know. I like Seth Meyers. He seems like a nice guy, but is he going to host the Emmys? Psychic prediction. Next year? No. Sarah Silverman said she had liquid pot in her purse and sounded quite stoned in her acceptance speech. Chris, is high the new drunk?
It seemed to be. There were no fewer than 7 pot jokes. Sarah Silverman said on the red carpet that she had pot in her purse. This is something that I think we're going to get more used to now that 23 states have some sort of legalized pot, usually medicinal. But this is something that I think we're going to see on award shows going forward. They're not just going to be drunk on martinis. They're going to be high on reefer.
Just
reefer
molecules hurtling through space. I thought that was great.
How stoner can we get?
I thought she was hilarious. She looked amazing. I mean, she's 43.
Even without shoes.
She definitely didn't look like it last night.
No, Sarah Silverman,
her
fashion has been getting much better, and it does seem she's aging in reverse, a la Benjamin Button. I can appreciate that. You know, that being said, I've never been...
Magical properties of weed.
Well, I've never been a huge Sarah Silverman fan, though. I don't think she's all that funny.
I don't know.
I think I'm funnier.
I'm going to put my mom pants on right now. I don't like that the A-listers are just advocating for liquid pot. That was a shame on you moment, Sarah. Sofia Vergara was rotated on a pedestal in one Emmy skit, and some said the skit smacked of sexism. Kate, how about you? A little spinny spin?
Well, before this got all that backlash, we were actually going to put Kensler on a pedestal and let everyone see the goods.
I live my life on a pedestal.
Well, we talked about something boring.
Well, I actually think this is hilarious. Sofia Vergara knows that her body is fantastic and people love to talk about it and look at it. She has a great sense of humor, and that's why Modern Family keeps winning all these awards. She's amazing.
In a row.
It's a huge change. The night before, the VMAs had Beyonce on stage with feminists across the stage, and then one day later you have Sofia Vergara being objectified, treated like a Golden Globe statuette. I thought it was so retro, so 1950s, and all I'm saying is more Beyonce, less of that.
Okay. Beyonce's being ogled too, by the way.
It was a little retro, but I thought she was in on the joke. I didn't think there was anything that offensive about it, but it was a little bit of 1950s coming back. I will say that.
Isn't Hollywood a little 1950s? I mean,
There's
Megan
no
Fox
reefer.
wouldn't be Megan Fox if it wasn't about ogling her. I'm sorry. And finally, you can't do an Emmy special without red carpet disasters. Gabrielle, who is your pick for worst dressed?
Remember that Katherine Heigl movie, 27 Dresses, where she spoofed the worst bridesmaid dresses? What she wore last night looked like the worst Mother of the Bride outfit I've ever seen. She is young, beautiful, has a killer body. She did herself no favors last night.
Yeah, that was a bad dress. I'm going to have to go with Laura Prepon, though. She wore a teal number that made her look like a 6-foot-tall parakeet.
Ooh!
It was hard to look at.
Those are
Plus, it looked like she
Someone-
forgot to go to the
Those are fighting
hairstylist.
words.
Someone's got height envy, and we know who it is.
Envious.
My worst dress is going to be Kaylee Cuoco Sweeting, because I think that is an obnoxious last
Well
name.
pronounced.
I also think that the only person that can pull off a pixie is Emma Watson, and that looks like a bad mom hairdo. The dress was also bad, but it was the whole package.
All right, I'm going to be a little Joan Rivers here because I know everyone loves Lena Dunham, but that was like cotton candy just thrown onto her body. I don't know what was up with that.
She never dresses good, but I do love her anyway.
Just really not a fan. I just don't get it. So who's your pick for worst dressed, and what did you think of the show? Tell us on Twitter and add the hashtag 444. We'll see you there.